The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Huh?
Hello, my name is Barbara, and we're here at my yoga studio called Body and Brain at the Riverwalk Complex. And we're going to do a little stretching today. We're going to do some chair yoga. I hope you enjoyed the interview that I did last week, and we're able to get some information from that. And now we're going to do a little practice, so you'll see exactly what I was talking about. Are you ready? So I want you to find a chair. If you're not already sitting in a chair, you'll find a chair. And the better chair is without any arms. Okay? And so I want you to sit a little bit away from the back of the chair, not having resting against the back, and keep your spine straight, right? And now I want you to drop your chin down towards your chest. And I want you to make a nice, slow circle with your head. Good. You may hear a lot of noise in your neck, and that's okay. A couple more rotations this way. Good. Now add in your breath. Breathe in as you roll the head up. And then breathe out as you bring the head down. How about one more this direction? And again. And now I want you to go the opposite way. Breathing in as you come up. And breathe out as you come down. Maybe you notice a lot of tension in the back of the neck. So as you stretch the head, stretch the neck, hopefully we're softening up some of that tension. Good. Last one. Great. And return to the center and just gently shake your head up. You know, through stretching, we can really improve our own physical condition. So in yoga, we talk about circulating energy. And in Western medicine, they talk about circulating blood. Energy and blood follow each other. So now we're ready to do a little work on the shoulders. So I want you to put your fingertips on your shoulders. Okay? Now pull your elbows forward. See if you can bring them together in the front. And then raise the arms up and make a nice big circle with your arms. Again, let's add the breath. Breathing in when you come up. Breathe out as you go back. And again. Do you feel the tension in your shoulders? Good. Make sure you breathe out, releasing that tension. You're doing a great job. Let's go a few more times. One more. All right, we're going to go backwards now. So now pull the elbows back. Come up. Graze the ears and pull forward. Feel the shoulder blades here. Again, pulling up and forward. Again, let's add the breath. Inhale. And now exhale. Two more. Maybe you start to feel the shoulders softening a little bit. All right, now you're ready to shake out the arms. You know, a lot of times if we're stressed, we hold a lot of tension in the chest. So I want to help you open the chest area. So next, I want you to bring your arms up, the elbows are bent, and the fingertips are about at head height. I want you to look straight ahead, don't move your head, and just move the chest side to side. So keep the elbows pulled back. Good. Feel the muscles moving in the back and feel the spine. Keep looking straight ahead. Great. I'm going to count 30 more twists. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. 30. And good job. Drop those arms down. Your shoulders may feel a little heavy. You kept those arms up a while. Good. Let's take a little break by taking a nice deep breath in and stretching those arms up. And now bring your hands down to the center as you breathe out. Again, inhale. And exhale. I want you to see the value even of the breath. One more time, breathing in. And breathe out. All right, we're ready to stretch our side next. I want you to take your right hand, bring it over onto the outer edge of your left thigh. Hold on, and now stretch your left arm up. Now I want you to lean to the right and pull that arm over your side, over the head. Good, look down to the floor on the right. Feel that stretch in the left side. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, try to stretch just a little bit deeper, even if it's just a quarter of an inch. Go ahead, maybe start to be aware of that side starting to open up, the muscles are relaxing. Once again, breathe in, breathe out and stretch. Now slowly come back. All right, relax down that left arm and let it just swing out. All right, we're going to try the other side. So now you're going to bring that left hand to the outside edge of the right thigh, holding on, and then stretch up the right arm, bringing it close to the head. And good, and now you're ready to lean to the left. And stretch that right arm over your head, look down to the floor on the left, but bring your attention to that right side. Feel the stretch here from your waist up to the armpit, even from the armpit to the fingers. Inhale again. And as you exhale, stretch a little deeper. And again, breathing in, breathing out with a gentle stretch. And now slowly return. Relax that arm down and swing it out. Good. Hopefully, maybe you notice the chest even feels lighter now. Take a breath in and go this way. Open the chest this way. Squeeze those shoulder blades together in the back. And now when you exhale, I want you to bring the hands forward. Push your spine back, stretching out the spine. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. Pull the arms back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. As you exhale, round the spine. Imagine an elephant foot is on your chest and it's pushing you back as you push those hands out front. One last time. Inhale. Squeeze. And now exhale. And drop those arms down. All right, just bounce your shoulders a little. I'm sure you're already starting to feel more awake, more alert, right? All right, let's try our next stretch. I want you to clasp your fingers together in front. Okay, take a breath in, raising the arms up to chest height. And now, as you exhale, flip the palms over and push the hands all the way up towards the ceiling. I want you to straighten the spine and push your butt into the chair. So you're really lengthening that spine. When we sit a lot, the back gets tight. Maybe some of you have some arthritis in the spine, so we want to stretch the spine out. Good, now just rock the arms a little bit side to side. Keep the hips steady and just move the upper body. Good, I'm going to count 10 more for us. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Return to the center. Keep pushing up. I want you to open your feet up just a little bit. All right? So the feet are a little bit more than shoulder width apart. Take a nice breath in and pull the arms behind the head a little bit. And the chest rises up here. And now as you exhale, slowly bend forward and push your hands out front, letting the chest drop down towards the thighs. Good, feel the stretch even in the lower back here. Let's try that again. Inhale and come up. You can exhale up here too and pull those arms backwards again. Feel that chest coming up. Good. I don't want you to hold your breath. Take another breath in. And now exhale and slowly come forward. Take your time and you just do your best. You can bend and let the chest drop onto the thighs. That's great. If not, that's okay too. And let's do that again. Breathing in as you come up. And again, pulling those arms backwards, raising that chest up. Good. And then exhaling and dropping forward. This time though, before you come up, I want you to drop the arms. Drop the head down. Good. And just keep sinking the chest down towards the thighs. Let the arms just hang there. Take a couple more breaths here. Feel the spine stretching. And again, inhale. And exhale. And now slowly roll back up. Straighten the spine and just shake out the shoulders. All right, I want to do a little fun exercise with you today, okay? So, as we get older, we all need a little brain work. So we want to stretch our brain. So we're stretching our body, but we want to also stretch our brain. So I want you to bring both hands up front. I want you to have the palms facing the ceiling. Again, you scoot it away from the back of the chair. Now I want you to circle your hands. Start to point the fingers in towards you, and then pull the arms behind you. And now take them all the way out to the sides. And now bring the hands in front, crossing those wrists, and then raising them over the head and opening the chest. Let's do that 2 more times. Drop the chest forward. So I'm going to go slow so you can follow me. Circle the hands, push those hands backwards. Now draw them out to the sides. And now start to slowly bring them in front, crossing the wrists, coming up, leaning backwards and opening the chest. How's it going? Good. Sometimes it's hard to think where my hand's going next. Let's try it again. Lean forward, twist those fingers back, bring the arms out to the sides, slowly gather them in front, and now start to come up and open the chest. If you have any trouble with the wrists or the elbows or shoulders, this exercise is good for all 3 joints. It's also good to stretch the spine. And now I'm going to have us go and do it backwards. All right? So both hands are still out, palms are facing the ceiling. I want you to bring your arms out first. Bring them up. Stretch those arms up and cross the wrists at the top. And now start to bend your upper body forward. And now separate the hands, scoop them behind you, and then push out front. How's that? Let's do it again, slow. Slowly come up. Open those hands up. Good. Bring them over the head. Cross those wrists. Start to drop the chest forward. And now you're going to open the hands up. Twist those wrists. Come behind and then push out. Great job. Let's try it last time. Open. Bring them over the head. Cross your wrists. Drop the chest forward. Open the hands up. Twist them behind you and push out. Great. And then just return. Let your palms for a moment just rest down on your thighs. Feel your body for a moment. Wow, does it feel more awake? Does your brain feel like more awake? I know that's kind of a challenging one, but it's really a fun one to learn. All right? So let's start to rotate the hips. So just rest your hands on the thighs and start to make a big circle with your upper body. Feel the hips as they sit on the floor. We call it our butt. So feel as the butt rotates around a little bit. You can feel the lower back rotating. Good. Lately a lot of us spend a lot of time, more time sitting than we used to. The human body was meant to move more than it does. So that's why the body starts to get stiff. Good. Now rotate the opposite way. But I hope from this training today, you'll see that there's many little things you could do even as you were sitting in a chair. Keep rotating. You want to soften up the lower back and start to warm up the hip joints. One more rotation. Return to the center. All right? And now I'd like you to raise your left leg up off the floor. Clasp your hands around the knee and bounce that knee in towards the chest. Here you'll be able to feel the stretch in the back of the hip. Right? Good. It's like we're working on the hinges of the hip. How about 5 more bounces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold that knee up. You know, if this was hard for you to hold the knee, you could also get a towel and use a towel around the shin and hold the ends to pull the leg up. So now if you can, I want you to draw that foot across the knee. Good. And now I want you to grab onto the toes and gently pull the toes up and push down on the inside of either the thigh or the knee. Feel that little stretch in the hip joint here. Good, and let's bounce again for 5 more times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And just hold. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, gently push down a little more and pull the toes up more. Good. Now raise that foot off the knee, grab onto the back of the thigh, and stretch that leg out. And now I want you, if you can, hold the leg up and rotate your ankle. I say our poor little ankles are what's closest to the ground in this cold weather, so we need to give them some attention. Now rotate the opposite way. All right, now slowly bring that leg down. Again, if that was challenging for you, you could always loop that towel under your thigh and use that as support to hold the leg up. Okay? Let's just shake that leg up. We're going to come and give some attention to the other leg, and then we're going to do a few hip rotations. So again, now raise the opposite knee up. If you can, clasp the hands around the shin and bounce that leg up. Bring the knee close into the thigh. Into the chest. Good. Can you feel that stretch? And let's go for 5 more. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Squeeze it up there. And now take one hand and grab that foot. Bring it across the thigh. You can, holding onto the foot, bring the other hand onto the thigh of the knee. Gently press down as you pull those toes up. And bounce here. Just pulse that leg a little bit. Good. Feel the outer edge of the hip stretching. And let's go again for 5 more times. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stretching up. Good. Pulling those toes up. Pushing that thigh down. And slowly release. And now clasp those hands under the thigh and stretch that leg up. Hold that leg up with your hands. And now rotate that ankle. Good. Maybe the ankle makes a lot of noise. Good. I think it's stiff. Good. And now rotate the opposite way. Good. Try to straighten the knee a little bit. And slowly bring that leg down to the floor. And shake it up. Good. Now maybe the hips are feeling a little warmer. Let's try a few hip rotations. I'm going to scoot even further out on the chair. And I'm going to raise up you're going to raise up your left leg. If you want, you can use your hand on the knee to give you a little support. Rotate it outwards. 1. Let's just do 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go the opposite direction. Bring it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drop that foot down. All right, let's come to the other side. Again, you can use your hand as a little support as you raise that leg up. Rotate outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now inwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drop that foot down. Again, if that was a challenge, you could always bring the towel under your knee, under the thigh, and do the rotations. Right? Sounds good? Let's just warm up the knees. If you notice, we're starting to wake up every joint. We want to create circulation in the joints. A lot of people have arthritis, and we feel it in the joints, maybe the fingers or the wrists. The knees are a biggie. I actually have a knee replacement. Had an artificial knee for 7 years now. And I take those nice warm hands, and I want you to just massage the tops of your knees. Give some heat to the knees. Press the fingertips in around the outer edge of the knee. Breathe out, breathe out. And then even bring your palms to the underside of the knee and massage here. Rub back and forth. Rub the outer edge of the knees. And come and rub the inner edge of the knees. And once more, come to the tops of them. Great, and just rest your palms there. Try to straighten your spine. Good, and just feel the knees. I want you to send some loving energy to your knees. You know, I said the way the body's designed, and the ankles and the knees have to hold us up all day long. Take a nice deep breath in. And just slowly exhale. Good, feel those knees. Once again, breathe in. And breathe out. You know, our hands are the most healing part of our body. They're connected to our heart. And so that's why we use our hands a lot to actually transfer energy to different parts of the body. All right, you guys are doing a great job. I'm ready to let you sit back in your chair. So go ahead and sit back. Let your spine rest against the back of the chair. Now I want you to raise your feet up in the air. So we're going to do some pedaling. I want you to push one foot down, go ahead and pull the other one up, and then switch. I want you to bring your attention to your calves. So keep pedaling. We're going to do 50 pedals today. Imagine you're going on a bike trip. Where would you like to go? Think about where would you like to take a nice bike trip. Maybe you're on some sunny tropical island and you're biking around and you're seeing the beautiful scenery. So imagine we've already done about 10 pedals. Okay, I'm going to count the rest of them for us. Keep focusing on the calves. You know, the calf muscles are closely related to the heart chakra. And as we warm up the calf muscles, we're actually creating great circulation in the body. Our regional director also tells us that calf muscles and like moving the heels back and forth, great to help us with balance. So I'm going to say we're at 30 now. So that all we have left, we're almost to the end of our trip. So let's do 20 more together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Slowly drop the feet down. And now just feel your calves. Probably feel some tingling or maybe some heat in the calf muscles, right? Maybe they hurt while you're doing that. I'm sure they didn't cause you any injury. It's just a great stimulation for the calves. And now, doing that has helped us create a lot of good circulation into the lower body. So just take a nice deep breath in. And slowly breathe out. Again, inhale. And slowly exhale. One last time, breathing in. And breathe out. Before we end our fun time together, I want you to bring your feet off the ground one more time. And I want you to just tap the sides of your feet together. If you have any trouble with the bunion, you can tap the arch of the foot. I don't want you to create any pain in your feet. But if any of you have trouble with sleep at night, this is what we recommend people to do, to lay down on top of the covers maybe and do 10 minutes, we call it toe tapping. You'll feel the vibration in the legs. And when we stop, you're gonna, again, just like with the calves, you're gonna feel the vibration in your legs. And again, this is another good way to create some circulation. Okay, just 20 more taps. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Drop the feet down. And again, bring your focus to the legs. Oh, I certainly feel lots of energy. You may feel tingly. You may feel some tingling in the legs. You maybe feel some coolness in the feet as some old energy tries to leave the body. All right, before we end, I want to do a fun brain exercise with you. So I want you to bring your hands up in front of your chest and make some fists. Okay? I want you to stick your thumb out on one hand and stick your pinky out on the other hand. Do you see my hands? And now we're going to switch. So what the easiest way to switch is put the pinky down, put the thumb down. Put the thumb up on the other hand, put the pinky up on this hand. Ooh, let's try it. We'll go really slow. Okay, thumb down, pinky down. Now when you put the pinky down, throw the thumb up, throw the pinky up on the other hand. Let's try it again. Pinky down, thumb down. Pinky up, thumb up. Let's try it one more time. I want you to practice, as I'm hoping I'm going to get to see you all again. And I want to see by the time we meet again, that you've practiced this a little bit, and now it's gotten easier. You know, in the beginning it's hard. You know, for me it was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I can ever do that. But it's really fun to be able to watch ourselves improve. So let's put the thumb down and the pinky down. Thumb up and pinky up. All right, shake up. Good. Okay, I want you to, let's see, I want you to have one fist open, one palm open, and one fist. And I'll switch. Switch, switch, switch. That seems pretty easy, doesn't it? Keep switching the hands. And now I'm going to step you up once, raise your feet up. And now, switch the hands but tap your toes. So now we're making your brain do two things at once. You know, in Body and Brain, we say, my brain loves challenges. I might not like them always, but my brain likes them. So try tapping the toes and switching the hands. This one is probably easier than the pinky thumb. Just a few more switches. Yeah. All right, I'll let you drop your feet down, drop your hands down onto your abdomen. I hope you enjoyed those fun little brain exercises. They're really, sometimes even for me in the beginning, they were a challenge, but the more I practiced, you know, sometimes we don't want to fail. We don't want to make a mistake, but we say mistakes are okay. So even if we can't do something right in the first time, just don't give up. You got to keep trying over and over again. And I promise eventually you'll get it. So I'm really happy that I got to spend this time with you today. I hope you enjoyed it also, even whether you could do all the stretches or not. Just be happy that, yeah, I came and I tried it. So the body can improve at any age of our life. Our body can change. So again, I'm so happy to have spent this time with you, and I really look forward to meeting you again. Have a great afternoon. Thank you. Hi, I wanted to reach out to you and let you know that there are many ways people can be part of this organization or part of this program. I've just recently started a new meetup group called Silver Stretchers, and we will have our first class this coming Thursday, and it'll actually be chair yoga. Very similar to what we just did. It'll certainly be a little longer. It'll be an hour and 10 minutes long, and we'll incorporate some meditation in the class and a little energy accumulation. And you're welcome to join. You can look up that meetup group. Again, it's called Silver Stretchers. We also have a huge in-person class scheduled here at the yoga studio. People can join. And we're part of a regional online program. There's probably 5 classes a day that we put on, both chair yoga and regular standing stretching classes. So if you have any questions or you have any interest, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Again, thank you very much.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.